Roger. I thought he was just on the steps.
Well, unless I can hear you
No,
tippy-toeing in.
at this point now, he's just installed a code meter, so he has to set up the license. It'd take a few minutes, so take us in, he can join. You know.
Indeed. All right, starting up.
And remember, we're not shooting at Nike today.
Major Duck, I'd like to report that we have prepared the guy who's coming in. We've sent him one wiki link. It was the wrong one. That's it.
Thank you. And you are in front or back and behind us, just so I need to know which
I'm nowhere
point
around
the
you,
turret.
so you can't even... Major Duck said he killed you because you gave me this guy. It's his fault.
Yeah.
So did I miss something? Blue, have you done a lot of blue on blue? Blue?
What, have we done blue again?
Blue never does blue on blue. Never.
That was red.
Blue. All
was
the
red
meter
doing
fire
blue.
when you got when like a tree was in front of the cannon, that was blue on blue. You killed yourself. The commander turned out.
I have killed myself. I asked Kale to fire, and I blew up. Later, we found out that Kale's round fragmented into a tree in front of me, and a splinter ran into my head.
Apo, I've got a technical question for you. So, if blue does a blue on blue, is that a B3 in command parlance?
Could I have those that are ready just press the green button in the top right corner, just to verify who's having issues?
Everybody's ready.
The mole was found.
Disregard.
Oh no, the chicken farm.
Watch them
Chicken
chickens.
farm? Chicken farm? Oh no, not a chicken farm. Oh.
Has everybody received disaster?
Roger.
Okay, everybody ready for the brief?
Yes. Ready.
Perfect. All right, let's begin with enemy forces. Enemy forces we're expecting right now in the local area. We're expecting a company-sized recon force. Their disposition is probably located around Walden's Ridge. We're also expecting a platoon of mechanized infantry. They're split up between Morden, Chicken Farm, and Bearing Farm. So they're quite split up. So we're expecting small squads just around these areas. And we're expecting 1 times T-72 platoon located within 10 minutes. They're able to reinforce Walden's Ridge area or anywhere around Morden. So that's the enemy forces that are within the area right now. But we're expecting another main enemy task force ship. No, main enemy force. Basically, it's a tank company with attached mechanized infantry units as well as recon units. That's it for our enemy. We expect them in about an hour. The main force. Our mission is to clear route S44 up to Morden, clear and occupy Morden, clear Bearings Farm, and defend against the main enemy body and attrit them. All right. Execution. Need to eliminate. Basically, my intent is that we eliminate enemy forward positions up to phase line lead, and then we'll follow that by a retrograde defensive to attrit the enemy's main attack. That's basically the general plan or my intent of doing it. The general concept of the plan is that we will sweep and clear Walden's Ridge, destroy the enemy recon contacts located on that ridge line. After Walden Ridge has been cleared, we'll conduct an assault on Morden, ensuring the highway S44 south of Morden is cleared as well. And once Morden has been secured, we will sweep clear the woods around Bearings Farm. And finally, the company will form like a defensive posture east of Chicken Farm, watching down several main avenues of approach. The company will perform a retrograde defensive operation, attriting the enemy, and hopefully we're not decisively engaged in something too far north. All right, let's get into details. This plan will be consisted of 4 phases. In phase 1, which is the clearing of Walden's Ridge, 3 Alpha and 1 Charlie will step off from the assembly area to base of the attack axis Romeo. 3 Alpha's task will be to clear Walden's Ridge from southwest to northeast. 1 Charlie's task is to probe in front of 3 Alpha when moving to the base of attack axis Romeo. And once 3 Alpha begins their assault down attack axis Romeo, 1 Charlie is to secure 3 Alpha's northern flank by observing for any counterattacks from the north. Like I said, we're expecting those T-72s, T-72 platoon. I'm trying to figure out where this position is as fast as we can. 1 Alpha and 1 Delta will move from the assembly area to be battle position Tiger. 1 Delta's task is to probe in front of 1 Alpha's movement to battle position Tiger. Now, obviously, since our mech platoon is clearing from the southwest of Walden's Ridge, that saddle around battle position Tiger is not clear whatsoever. So I need to approach that area with complete caution. And if you're not unable, well, it's 1 mech platoon. So if you're unable to get in there, it's not safe for you. Basically, hold back until that 1 mech platoon basically clears from southwest to northeast, and it's going to take a long time for them. Hello? Is my
Hello?
microphone working?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I can hear you.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
nobody interrupts while you're giving your orders.
No, my microphone was not working. All right. So yeah, that's it. Also, 1D's task after they've reached the battle position Tiger is to move out and occupy battle position Fox in order to observe enemy attack axis number 2. While 2 Alpha will remain as a reserve force until we find out where that enemy tank platoon is located. Phase 1 ends when we have at least cleared, and I don't mean like clear it completely. We won't be able to do that, but at least swept through the attack axis Romeo from southwest to northeast. And the end state is that we're at least satisfied with our results of clearing through Walden's Ridge. And the end state of that is that we've cleared through that. 3 Alpha is located at the end of almost at BP Tiger, and we've at least found the disposition of the enemy T-72 platoon. And that is it for phase 1 once Walden Ridge is clear. Moving over to phase 2, attack on Morden. 1 Alpha will remain in BP Tiger, but perhaps pushed a bit more north. 1 Alpha is to observe the west side of AOI 4 and the Echo 2 highway northwest of Morden. And 1 Charlie will probe area of interest 3 and 4, while 1 Delta will remain observing enemy attack axis number 2. Once the enemy T-72 platoon has been found and dealt with, that will satisfy the criteria for attack axis Juliet. 3 Alpha will attack down Juliet and clear Morden from southwest to northeast. 2 Alpha will be occupying battle position Lemur, and the end state of phase 2 is Morden has been seized and cleared of enemy. By the way, to mention phase 2, and once we've occupied Morden, we'll have our reserve forces cleared, basically given back to us, which is Bravo Company and Bravo Company's tank platoon as well as mech platoon. Phase 3, which is the clearance of Bearing Farm and preparing the defensive positions. 1 Charlie and 1 Delta will start moving to LP, OP 1 and 2, respectively. And 1 Charlie is to observe attack axis 1 and 3 and engagement area Egypt, while 1 Delta will observe attack axis 2 and 4 and the area north of engagement area of Dubai. 3 Alpha will leave Morden and move to AOI 2 to prepare to assault down attack axis Hamlet with their objective to clear Bearing Farm and its immediate surroundings, as well as set up a spike team to watch down S45 to the north. 3 Alpha should be prepared to move to the 3 Alpha ambush position as well. 1 Alpha will observe and engage any occupants of Chicken Farm and is to occupy battle position Cat and will observe engagement area Egypt. 1 Alpha should be prepared to shift to BP Chicken if unable to observe engagement area Egypt. 2 Alpha is to occupy battle position Dog and is in charge of engagement area Dubai and Cairo. End state of phase 3 is Bearing Farm has been cleared of enemy contact, Chicken Farm has been observed to not have enemy activity, and all amounts of the core is prepared for the enemy attack force. I expect to reach phase 3, hopefully, within 50 minutes or just around then. We might have to move in front of the events if 3 Alpha is a bit too slow, which I imagine will happen because the frontage they have to cover, what they have to clear is huge. But hopefully with enough fires, we could I think we could help 3 alphas out in their great task. And yeah, so that's it for phase 3. Phase 4, that's when we begin our defense, our retrograde defense. This is completely dependent on the enemy's actions, so I'm just gonna cover what assumptions we made in this defensive plan and what actions we took to mitigate these risks. The plan assumes that the bulk of the enemy attack force will concentrate down attack axis 3 and 4. Now, if the enemy chooses to push his attack down either 1 or 2, we have forward positions to realize this quite early, and we will be using our mech platoons to delay and ambush the attacking force in the thick woods. This should give us enough time to reconsolidate back to phase line iron in battle positions that are suitable, as well as we will have the spike teams that are located in BP Fox as well as in Bearing Farm, which should slow the enemy down quite a bit. And that is it really. At phase line iron, it will be our last defend. We don't plan to give any more ground past phase line iron. And for fires, for the most part, 3 alpha is going to have priority for the fires throughout all the phases. Up until the last phase, phase 4, the forward recon elements will have the priority in fires and calling fires. That is it. Any questions?
2 alpha.
Go for 2 alpha.
To verify, my initial task is to support and push forward along with 3 alpha along attack axis Romeo. And my question is, as indicated on map, battle position bear, I missed that part. Do I push forward direction battle position tiger, or take up covering position battle position bear as 3 alpha push forward?
So basically what I want from you is to be a reserve force, just south of battle position tiger. I don't want you to actually move down attack axis Romeo. I just want you to be a reserve force, and I'll move you into the battle positions as I see fit when I find the enemy T-72 platoon.
Roger that. So you don't want me to push forward with 3 alpha, but rather take up a...
I want you to be with 3 alpha, but I don't want you to go down the attack axis. Just stay southeast of Walden's Ridge and remain southeast of Walden's Ridge as a reserve force. And I'll move you once I find the enemy's disposition of T-72s.
Roger all, 2 alpha, no further questions.
All right. I'm trying to read your questions, Gib.
So 3 alpha has 1 question.
Go ahead.
That's correct. I have 50 minutes to clear a Warden's Ridge.
Yeah, you have actually about 35 to 40 minutes to clear Walden's Ridge.
And the ambition level is that it's totally clear from enemies.
No, it's not totally clear from enemies.
We just need to be defeated.
I think you're gonna be bogged up, and honestly, we're gonna call a lot of fires on that ridge, and hopefully, we can get rid of it. We don't have enough infantry to clear Walden's Ridge, and we're expected to clear Walden's Ridge from the mission. We might get, if we get bogged down on Walden's Ridge, we might just hold around phase line iron, and throughout the whole mission. If there's not much contact as we expect, and you actually move through it quite quickly, then we'll continue with the plan.
Roger.
I think we're only expecting recon elements in that area, and they can't be much more than a platoon, maybe 2.
Just old men and boys.
Okay, Gib, AOI 3 and 4, are you asking about the probing thing? When I told about probing on the west side? If I said 3 and 4, I didn't mean 3 and 4. I meant 2 and 3.
Yeah, so on this nice little cheat sheet you handed out, so if you read that, it at least states it.
All right. I mean, if there's no more gripes and complaint, we can figure out Gibson questions inside when we start.
Blue, best having trouble joining the server. There are no sessions to join, no slots. Is that?
It's because we started.
Because we started, so you have to do a pause for him, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, where are you going to need him? He needs to know where he needs to slot. Remember, it's
Major
the first
Duck's
time-
vehicle.
Yeah, remember he's never seen that slotting screen before, so he's going to need a bit of direction in doing that.
Okay,
Duck.
so my suggestion just from technical side is we do the following, because we have the graphics all up and people have started to work in their own graphics. So we start up, do an immediate pause, do a pause and rejoin, give Doug a minute or so to sort the new guy out, and then we roll on.
I don't want you to clear AOI 2 and 3. I want you to observe if you find any enemy activity within 2 and 3. And I don't want you to do them at the same time either. You have around 50 minutes or more even to do that.
So which is first?
2, 3, Baron. Okay, any questions?
No, just a quick technical one regarding TeamSpeak. Is the new guy in TeamSpeak now?
Yeah, I've already fixed him with the rights and stuff, and I'll take him through all the other stuff.
Thank you.
All right, could we set him up real quick in TeamSpeak so we don't have to use time for that once we start up, unless he already is?
He already is, I believe.
Perfection. Nothing further here.
Jaha, det här kommer bli självmord.
All right, sorry. Yeah, go ahead and split up, guys, to your platoons, and let's get this show on the go.
Så problemet nu är att vi rullar i en vagn som ser cool ut men inte är så jävla cool. För 9035an har ett bekymmer, det är konstruktionsfel skulle jag säga, att man kan skjuta typ 15 granater, sen måste man ladda upp. Och det tar typ 1 minut per granat, det kommer i band. Det tar typ, i snitt 1 minut per granatjävel. Så jämför man till exempel med 9030 när man kan skjuta typ 80 pansarbrytande innan man måste byta. Så kan man inte skjuta så jävla mycket innan man måste ladda om. Vilket gör att man spenderar mer tid ladda om än skjuta med hela vagnen.
Six, this is Alpha 1, radio check, company net over.
Open ground up there.
I
Without taking that high ground.
It's Alpha 1,
Casey?
roger, thanks, out.
I didn't even notice you dropped down.
Yeah, we've all dropped down.
6 to Alpha radio check over.
We did it while you were asleep.
Yeah.
Alpha 2 read 5 by 5.
We thought you were still trying to read
Correction to your last,
support matrix.
6, this is 2 Alpha radio check over.
2 Alpha, 6 3D5.
12 out.
Okay, the first thing we do is stop and dismount and see what we have in each vehicle, so we have check on that. Once that is done, mount up again, move on line formation to Sierra 1. From Sierra 1, support
1 Alpha, this is 1 Delta.
Delta.
You receive me?
Until he pokes Walnut
This is
Ridge.
1 Alpha, I got you, Delta. Thanks.
I'll do that.
Are you operating in front of me today?
That's a firm.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
So, KT, on your box system, I go to the right of Wigliffe. Over.
What is your call sign?
3-3.
Correct. Line, you'll be on my right. Column, you'll be behind me. Box, you'll be behind me.
Roger, right. Over 4-5.
And D-Boy, you're my wingman. So you will be following behind me and be on my left in line formation. And me and D-Boy is Alpha section, and Wigglyfish just weird is Bravo section.
Bravo up.
663 Alpha Redcon 1 and over.
Last call sign was at 3 Alpha.
Correct. 3 Alpha is Redcon 1 and over.
Copy your last.
So remember, as soon we have a possibility, reload, because we don't want to go under the end of the belt line, because then we're fucked and it take like half an hour to reload.
Copy. That means we probably should coordinate fire in the platoon and sections then.
Yeah, or at least remind me all the fucking time that we need to reload.
Yeah.
We have AI today, so I think the indirect fire is gonna be a little more relaxed than what we've done with it.
1 Alpha, this is 1 Delta. Just placed grey track on map to show my rough intent.
So just a quick question on scheme maneuver.
Oh, this is 1 Alpha. I'm not seeing it. Make sure you send it to all parties because they're not in the same
left,
company.
West of the
Got it.
axis.
Thank you.
And Bravo right. Over.
Yeah, that's where we're going as well.
Yep. So
gonna use
in
that
line
small
formation,
hill there,
Alpha is on
hill
the left and Bravo is
256,
on the right.
as an initial support position to cover our bound to Tiger.
Yeah, and I don't see any support elements, ammo, anything like that. So
No, nothing. No first aid or anything.
Didn't he talk about that would be spawning there?
It's a reserve company. 1 mech, 3 tank platoons.
He don't even have a 0.4 in his order.
Phase 4?
0.4 in the 5-point order. No situation, mission, execution, logistics.
No call instructions.
Yeah, no, after we've taken Morden, we get reinforcements, which includes the CSS.
Once we've done more than we're moving upwards, right? Once we've cleared Morden, or once no enemy?
Just says taken Morden. Presumably there would be a trigger in it somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully.
yeah, it's an auto thing. I heard him say that there's no trigger for it. No manual trigger.
So Chris must have set it that there's no enemy there. Once we're in that blue forces are in that area, we get it. Yeah.
So let's just RD the shit out of Morden, and then there's no enemy there. We can get him early.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It's not more than well, that's true. It's Hill 2 for 1.
2 Alpha 6.
And AO 1-4.
6 to Alpha set.
Are you Redcon?
6 to Alpha negative. I need 1 minute to sort out our comms on TS due to the fact that we have to slide in best second.
Copy.
It That would be AOI 4.
AOI 4 is that? AOI 4.
Yeah, area
never
of interest.
I've never seen that before. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen them as area of interest. I've always
No.
seen NAIs.
NAIs are TAIs or EAs generally. I've never seen them as AI 4. Okay, you can learn something new. The point is, it's no good going into Morden unless you've cleared AOI 1-2 and AOI 4, AOI 2 and AOI 4, because they've got fire support and they've got fires into it. That's the high ground.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just surprised that you're actually worrying about getting that far.
Yeah.
My word is still on the fucking Walrus Ridge.
No, with AI, you should be able to kill him if we go that way.
He doesn't plan on being mounted.
Exactly.
One or two dismounts straggling forward.
We'll get the dismounts to pick him up and then we'll kill him.
Well, we need to be mounted to do this in a fair time.
The tank should be able to see him anyway. I bet you that recce is if I'd have been Chris, I'd have put the recce in the low ground on the eastern slope, just to see anything in the trees. So if we go on the top, we should technically be able to look east and pick anything else off. And most of them are going to be on 305, 304, I would guess, and 293. But what do I know? I haven't even seen this.
Well, we get tanks with thermals that are moving up towards the ridge line with
they
us.
should be able to pick them off.
Them.
I just worried that they pick us off as well, because actually what you've got is we're going right into their line of fire. We're clearing something with blue forces coming into the area we're clearing, and there's no fucking, no coord. Normally there's what's called a fiscal fire support coordination line. Don't fight anything over that area. No, you just wouldn't do this for real.
Even if we don't see anything, we're moving through near 4K of steep forested terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
Just getting through, just driving through that's going to be a challenge.
So the idea of a recce is to kill the recce so they don't port back. If we're not killing the recce and we leave things there, they're going to get. There's no point doing it. Back to KT's earlier point, he's got to kill everything.
6 to Alpha, we are Redcon 1 at this time. Over.
Alright, Nick, take us in.
And roger that, per previous, I'll start up and do an immediate pause to have a pulse rejoin for best second.
Copy.
Over. All courses starting up.
I'm thinking judicious use of smoke.
Coldbrook is also standing by for pause and rejoin.
And roger that.
Mana do. Mana do.
We do have fires available, right?
Yeah, through blue.
Yeah, I think judicious use of smoke.
I'd just be hitting those hillsides now with fires.
Didn't they talk about that?
Well, yeah, Blue said if you want fires, through him.
Yeah, but it talks about earlier that he will bombard the hill.
Yeah, he said that in the briefing.
When and where, and in relation to us?
Before we get there, hopefully.
That'd be nice.
He will wait for us to get there, then he will bombard it.
Yep.
My plan.
Best way to do it.
My plan right now is that we move to Sierra 1, take up observation position towards the west to the hills and northwest, and observe with our thermals from there until the recon has moved a bit further into the area. And from there we will have a fairly good view how it will look ahead of us. And if we're plenty of enemies, we will just start to bombard the shit out of it even more.
Yeah, I say we move to S1 and take enough time to get to the west edge of that to let the tanks poke their nose out first. If they get slapped, we know to bombard it.
But aren't the tag 2 Alpha is moving behind us pretty much? They are reserve.
No, Alpha's to move to our east, but not to get engaged until 6 says.
Right.
Yeah, they're supposed to fire support us as we approach Walden's Ridge.
Yeah, it wasn't really clear.
Which tank platoon is with us? Is it Nike, yeah?
Nike.
And like I said, if they're going to take up an overwatch, if we let them take up the overwatch before we actually show ourselves, if they get their nose slapped, then we just dodged a bullet. Otherwise, they take up position, and we check with them. Yep, no contacts, and then we can move in. At least that's my opinion.
I'll vote for platoon sergeant anytime.
Yeah,
Well, it should be safe to get to Sierra 1.
Yeah, safe Sierra 1, yeah.
Can't see anything. I'm on the pause thing.
Actually, it's pretty dark, so I don't know how much enemy recon and everything can see anyway.
There you go. That's okay.
Yeah,
We
we have an
don't
early
think at
advantage
night.
of the thermals.
And then we call for a rolling barrage on our front right up Romeo.
Okay, we go.
All call signs, go ahead and move out to your respective objectives.
12 Roger, all out.
Four dismounting.
1 Alpha, 1 Delta moving. First stop will be at the 89 Northing.
This is 1 Alpha, thanks, Roger.
Okay, 1-1 has LMG and 84, nothing fancy.
Two has Spike and LNG.
4 Spike LMG.
So 2 and 4 has spikes.
Affirm.
Can you hear me?
Clear.
I got
6, 1 Alpha.
Go for 6.
4 standing by.
Yeah, Roger.
on
My free
right
to SP
for,
behind Delta.
2 to pass.
Yeah, A-firm, your discretion on that.
And Roger, 1 Alpha's
4
SP
is
now.
standing by on your right rear for 2 to pass. For are we approaching column?
Move in combat box.
Hold on, I just dismounted.
Combat
I
box.
thought we were going to check dismounting. Hold on.
No problem.
I'm just loading it up.
All call signs, be aware, just the enemy do possess toes. Sorry, do possess ATGMs.
1 Alpha, Roger.
For some reason, I can't get my sound to work. Why?
Yeah, you are breaking up a little bit when you speak.
Hold on.
All calls are 6 and 1 Delta. This is 1 Alpha. Got contact enemy armored vehicle vicinity Hill 293. Over.
1 Delta copies. Hill's blocking that for me. I'll move up to another half a click to the southwest side of 257.
And 2 Alpha, Rogers all. We're almost in a position now to
3, I think
cover
we're going to be in combat box.
in that direction.
You'll be behind
Over.
me.
Correct, combo box.
6 copies, last contract report.
Is that a Swedish formation? It's like nobody knows what it is.
Yeah, I wasn't armored. Couldn't tell you right off.
This is 1 Alpha engaged and destroyed 1 times enemy armored vehicle, vicinity break.
Must be, we usually
Hill
move
293 got a
wedges.
second armored vehicle,
Yeah.
vicinity Hill
I'm to
295.
your
Looks
right,
like
Robert.
enemy reconnaissance
Copy.
platoon potentially.
Yeah, roger that. 1 Delta confirms. Looks like a BRDM to me.
Platoon march. Slow speed.
Just be aware I've got no in-game sound because for some reason I'm on headphones and I can't get I got TS on headphones and then nothing in the game.
What's up,
Ooh,
buddy?
lovely.
Copy. Platoon is moving.
Excellent.
6 1 Alpha engaged and destroyed second enemy armored vehicle, reconnaissance vehicle, vicinity, excuse me, Hill 276, over.
1 Alpha, this is 6. I
Oh,
acknowledge all
shifting
good
west.
work. I'm going to
Going
call
off
a
the
fire
map,
mission on that
apparently.
ridge line. 293, 295, 276.
Roger, thanks.
Does anybody know how to make this work without I'm using headphones and a screen?
1 Alpha, 1 Delta.
Sorry,
so I'm
Matt.
just going to move up that ridge line just to the south of the 90
So you're
Northern.
hearing our comms,
Scout
but you're
from
not
there.
hearing anything in game?
Correct. So if I switch my
3 Alpha, 2 Alpha, over.
headphone off, I don't hear comms, I hear the game. With the headphone I hear comms, but no in game.
No idea.
Yes.
3 Alpha, 2 Alpha, over.
Switch
Alpha's
one
on.
headphone off.
3 Alpha, 2 Alpha is in covering position per previous. We will remain here and cover you as you push through Hill 293, unless you need assist at this time. Over.
Roger, still waiting for 1 Charlie to scout ahead of me and over.
Roger, all 2 Alpha.
Platoon, halt. Spread out. We will wait here until 1
1
Charlie
Alpha, 1
has moved into the
Delta. No
forest.
contact time except that smoking vehicle on 293. Just inch a little further forward.
1 Alpha, roger, thanks.
I'll call sounds be advised. Farmer Shaft Bravo 001 has been called on that ridge line where the
3,
armored
do you have
vehicles were.
copy?
Hey, Raj, 6, I got a new fire mission for you. You could probably just cancel that one because we're already clearing that, both reconnaissance and my platoon. We could use some fires vicinity 276. Everything far side of BP Tiger would be very helpful for us right now. Thank you.
Hey, acknowledge your last word.
Friendly LAV, our front, moving away.
Seen. He's moving into the forest.
Copy.
Platoon, line formation, march.
Three, if you have copy, can you get on right flank?
1 Alpha, 1 Delta. I'm observing up to the southern edge of BP Tiger and the road at this time. No contacts.
This is 1 Alpha, roger. We're moving to establish a firing position at 257. Overwatch for our movement into Tiger at this time. If you want to keep moving to Tiger, that'd be really helpful.
1 Delta.
2 Alpha 6.
Keep positive ID on 1 Charlie, 1 time Aslov.
Sorry,
copy.
you can hear me now, can you?
We can hear now.
Yeah, I just can't get any sound in the game, which is pretty shit.
I can see tank fire from our friendly tank fire from our right flank crossing in front of us.
Yeah.
V3, I didn't catch. Do you have in-game and voice?
6 to Alpha over.
So I have just voice, no in-game.
Copy.
2 Alpha go over 6.
6 to Alpha, we have engaged and destroyed 1 time BRDM reference text message to the vicinity northeast hill 293. 0 own casualties, ammo status green. Over.
Hey, 2 Alpha 6, acknowledge your last. Hey, 3 Alpha, commence your assault down attack access from you, please.
3 Alpha moving behind 1 Charlie with 500 meters and over.
3 Alpha 6, I acknowledge all. Three Alpha 6.
3 Alpha send.
3 Alpha 6, I'm gonna call a fire mission in between your phase lines Sierra 3 and Sierra 5. Just confirm that you're okay with that.
From Alpha 3, I'm okay.
Acknowledged.
Delta, this is Alpha 1.
Delta send.
And Roger, 1 Alpha set vicinity hill 257. Have Viz on BP Tiger. Just going to let you get a little far forward and get some eyes on that.
1 Alpha confirms I'm trying to move up to that wooded area.
Roger.
Bum ba 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 bum ba ba ba. Oops, some bag. Bum ba ba ba. Looking good. Platoon, switch north. CLR information.
I'm following you.
Copy.
3 Alpha, this is 6, be advised. Fire mission Alpha Bravo 003 has been called. A bit in between Sierra 3 and Sierra 5. Around that saddle where battle position bear is.
Correct, between Sierra 3 and Sierra 5, over.
Affirm.
It's quite a long way from us.
From Alpha 3 for now, you don't need to ask permission for anything north of Sierra 3, over.
3 Alpha 6 acknowledged.
It's not going fast.
Well, I can't hear anything, so.
Well, I mean, our pace in the forest. I'm going max speed right now and still walking speed.
Delta, this is 1 Alpha.
I'm hearing wheeled
Delta send.
vehicles.
Roger, we're moving now up to battle position Alpha 1
Roger.
Charlie.
We do have an Aslan next to
hilltop
us.
vicinity between 270-293.
Copy. Okay, I didn't
We're
know
gonna
where
hold
it
tight
went.
at the bottom of the hill before we crest.
Friendly
Roger that. I'm just
Aslov
inching
are
forward
9
the woods
o'clock.
where if I see anything, or if I die, you'll know.
Yep, sounds
Copy.
good. Thanks.
Just
Short and
remember, I
sweet.
can't hear anything.
Yeah, just go start up the nearest diesel engine and run it at half speed. That's what you got in game.
Say that again slowly.
Let's go start up the
6
nearest
to Alpha,
diesel engine.
over.
That's what you get in game.
2 Alpha, go for 7.
No, I've got no in-game
6
sound.
to Alpha is ready to
I know,
push
but that's
north
would replace your in-game
once
sound.
you
Just
give
start
the
up
go
with
ahead,
diesel.
and 3 Alpha has cleared between Sierra 2 and Sierra 3. Over.
Sorry, mate, I don't understand what you mean.
Hey, 2
Viz-
Alpha, I acknowledge.
Viz on
2 Alpha
LEV
is
in front
6.
of us.
Disregard.
Your tasking to you is to move
I'm starting
to
to slip
the
on
battle
this
position that 1
grade.
just left, which is at hill 257 north of your position.
Friendly ASV, Aslov 12 o'clock.
2 Alpha, Roger, all.
Observation halt on the ridgeline. Facing north.
Yeah, 3 just come back to your. 4 just come back to your.
3 Alpha is 6.
3 Alpha 10.
3 Alpha is
This
6.
is 1 Alpha, contact north out. Contact tanks. Delta, we got contact tanks.
Yeah, Delta just seen. Delta holding position.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
6 to Alpha, pushing north per your previous executor now. Out.
One
3
Alpha,
Alpha
this is 1 Delta. I'm pulling out and coming round south, get back to battle position Fox to the east now.
3 Alpha 6, just be advised. 1 Charlie is leaving from your front, and you'll have to push your elements forward if you want a small recon ahead of you.
Platoon march.
1 Charlie will be trying to protect your left flank by observing if there's any contact attacking.
4 we move.
3 Alpha copy. My information march.
2 Alpha, go for 6.
1 Charlie Recon is has
Six
new
to Alpha,
task to
go.
cover our western flank. So we will now do our
6,
own
sorry,
combat
2 Alpha
recce.
6. Just confirm that
So
you
line
know where hill
information,
257
watch
is,
out for a small lake on
direction
this
where I
hill.
was talking about.
Right
Six
side
Alpha,
mark
that
call
is,
sign a small lake with sharp
Roger,
edges. Don't
over.
drive into it.
Acknowledge it, copy.
Copy, seen and avoided.
We will continue to attack north on line information. Spread out as far as you can, so we cover as much area we can.
6,
When we
Alpha
move
1.
into combat, we will
Alpha
run
1,
back
6.
together again and
So
focus
Roger,
on firepower.
engage destroyed 3 times armored vehicles, 1 tank, vicinity BP Tiger, 2
Cap 3, this 4
BMPs,
moving right.
vicinity Morden, We have additional enemy infantry in Morden itself. Recommend call for fire.
Acknowledge your last. We'll call for fire on Morden. Just keep looking out for that tank platoon.
So this is obviously something to do with the TeamSpeak, because the TeamSpeak's coming across my headphones, but the game sound is in. So I'm not quite sure.
I think the only alternative you have is to restart Steelbeasts, really.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, make sure it's using your default sound device, because TeamSpeak will use what you tell it, but Windows will just give a default device.
So Windows is using my headphones. You're right. There's nothing coming across.
A1 Alpha 6, just make sure that you're not stationary for too long. Just pop out and pop in. ATG.
Yeah, Roger. We're bounding forward, man.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey,
Sound. Well done, D-Boy.
Got it working.
Basic error. Kind of. Yeah. I can hear.
I'm shifting more northeast.
Yeah, I'm to the east of you, 4.
copy. I'm sliding in and out of visual contact with the rest of the platoon. I've got you now.
Roger.
A1 Charlie 6 acknowledged. Three Alpha is 6 new orders for you when ready.
Platoon halt. 3 Alpha send.
3 Alpha is 6. I want you to halt your attack at Sierra 4, and once you've done that, you move to the base of attack axis Juliet in preparation for the next phase. I've been observing between Sierra 4 and BP Tiger. Seems rather light on contact on this side. I'll copy.
On 3 Alpha, copy. You want me to move west or east side of the ridge to move to Juliet over?
East side.
Right route.
3 Alpha, once you clear around BP Bear, inform 2 Alpha, and 2 Alpha, you'll occupy BP Bear once 3 Alpha confirms that it's clear.
Yeah, form next
6 Alpha, Roger, all up.
Platoon march.
1 Alpha.
Keep with
A1
task.
Alpha, go for 6.
We are set vicinity Tiger now. We got infantry ATGMs in Morden itself. Recommend call for fire vicinity checkpoint 3 Alpha or 3 Bravo.
We should be smashing them right now as we speak.
I can actually hear artillery.
Friendly artillery.
Unless I've done something wrong in
north.
my life, I think we should be smashing them right now. Hey, 1 Alpha to 6.
1 Alpha, go ahead.
Was that last fire mission effective, or you want to repeat?
Go ahead, repeat, please.
Notch.
I hate it with the way that the rocks look like infantry helmets.
Yeah, it's disturbing. You want to shoot every rock you see.
Yeah, the only reason you know they're not is there's 50 of them.
But watch out so you don't bypass 50 enemies in the same clump. Okay, platoon, as before, we're gonna do this up to Sierra 4. At Sierra 4 we will halt and move to area Juliet. To the east side of the hill. We will also observe so BP Bear is clear, report that to Alpha. And prepare to move west and take AOI 1, 2.
One Alpha to 6.
6, 1 Alpha, go ahead.
Can you report to me how many tanks have you destroyed?
Roger, engaged and destroyed 1 times BMP Mech 4, and engaged and destroyed 3 times BMPs, 1 times APC. So total of looks like a platoon plus out here. Cannot and did not identify any other tanks aside from that one that we destroyed up here on Tiger.
Hey, acknowledge your last.
T-boy, can you look straight left and see if
Guys,
Bear is
Splash
clear?
Morgan. Time now.
Roger, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Delta, this is 1 Alpha.
Delta sent.
Hey, Roger.
Platoon, hold
So
that
we're
road.
having a hard time spotting anything vicinity BP Lemoore. The fact that we only identified 1 tank up here has me a little concerned. Is there any way you can check out phase line Iron just north of Hill 276 between 276 and Lemoore?
Roger, we're looking now.
D-boy, Bear looks
Only if
clear.
that's okay with Alpha 6. I'm not trying to retask recon.
Well, that's perfect, man.
What do you imagine where I am? Just checking now.
Roger, thank you.
Say again, Katie.
Is Bear clear?
I have no contacts there. Sweated it with thermals, didn't see anything.
Excellent. 2 Alpha from 3 Alpha. BP Bear is clear and over.
3 Alpha from 2 Alpha, roger that. 2 Alpha en route. Out.
Platoon, column formation moving east. I'm on the road.
6
copy.
Alpha 1.
Alpha 1, go for 6.
Hey, Roger, we have contact in the main infantry vicinity chicken farm, over.
Hey, acknowledge your last.
Roger, 1-3 Alpha's on the road. This is 4. I'm waiting for 4 to move up.
6-6 from Alpha 3.
just-
Past Sierra
four
4,
went on
moving to Juliet on the east side of the ridge.
So,
Over.
going over?
I was waiting on
acknowledge
2,
you, Oz.
but I'll go ahead and get on the road.
Yeah, I'm just behind you. You moving now?
I am moving on the road now.
Delta, 1 Alpha, this is 1 Delta.
Go ahead.
Nothing on thermals in Lima.
Roger. Is there any way you can get between Lemoore and 276?
276 is hidden, but 307's in my direct line of sight. 307 I can confirm looks clear.
Okay.
276 unable.
Yeah, again, we're just concerned that that one enemy Mike 4 tank had some buddies up here somewhere.
2 Alpha from 3 Alpha, be aware we're going front to front soon, and over.
2 Alpha, Roger, catching up now.
Yeah, I haven't seen 2 Alpha. No base.
I'm thinking about 2 Alpha tank platoon.
I'm talking about. I can see 1 and 4, but I haven't. And I'm 3. I haven't seen 2 Alpha. I.e., I can see 3 CV.
3 Alpha, 2 Alpha, we are passing you from southeast towards the northwest at this time. Over.
3 Alpha seen, out.
One Delta,
Yeah.
this is 1 Alpha, this is 1 Delta.
I've got visual on 2.
This is 1 Alpha.
Roger,
Excellent.
4.
I'm
I've been
moving
cleared
speed
to
slow,
move
so you
north,
can
in
reform
stages up
platoon.
towards baseline Sulphur, see if I can get a view on Lima and 307, 276 from the northeast.
Oh, it's perfect.
Copy 2,
Thank
go
you.
ahead and pass us up. One is 4, platoon is reformed.
Excellent, moving to max speed. If you want to avoid the smoke, use staggered column. I don't care.
Already done.
Doing be advised that 1 Charlie's to our west, so watch out.
Hey, 1 is 6, you copy?
Platoon, we're gonna hold just on this side of the ridge, moving into the forest. I will make sure that we have a clear before we move on further.
4.
Hey, 1 Alpha 6.
1 Alpha, go ahead.
1 Alpha 6, there's a MBT contact 261 reported by Chris.
Roger, we got nothing on him. We're trying to see if we can spot him. We got nothing.
Acknowledge the last.
663.
3 go for 6.
From 3, are we clear to move past 1 Alpha and continue on Juliet and take Morgan over?
3 Alpha, A firm, you are clear to move into Juliet and go through Morden. Actually, disregard that. 3 Alpha, I'm calling in a smoke mission first on that MBT on Hill 261. Stand by.
3 Alpha, copy.
That would be useful.
Yep. So initially, column formation up to 1 Alpha position at 1 Alpha combat box along route Juliet. From forest patch at Juliet, line formation towards Morden.
Four.
Idea is to keep up the tempo while we still have smoke cover. Platoon column march. We will move closer to 1 Alpha so we can initiate the attack quicker.
4.
1 moving.
Platoon is moving.
Excellent.
Six to Alpha over.
Two Alpha, go for 6.
6 to Alpha is in position and build position bear. Permission to shift position further forward because frankly our position is less than ideal. We're on the wrong side of the slope. Over.
Hey, 2 Alpha 6, A firm, man. Those markers are just general locations.
AI
Don't
calling
worry
out
around
troops in Morden. Do not engage. We will fire over 1 Alpha.
2 Alpha 6, I'm also going to clear you forward soon once our recon element gives us the go-ahead. To Hill 241 to the north. How copy? Just west of Morden.
6 to Alpha. Copies all. Up.
Platoon halt.
6 Alpha 1.
Alpha 1, go for 6.
Yeah, Roger. So that one tank contact has moved and multiplied. It looks like a tank section now, potentially moving south. My recommendation is moving 2nd Platoon up to vicinity 241 to isolate Morden.
A-frame, that's what I just said on the radio.
That's an outstanding recommendation, CO.
Yeah. 1 Alpha is 1 Delta. I confirm I can see no contacts north of 276 or 307 at this time, over.
A1 Delta, this is 6, I copy all.
663 Alpha.
3 Alpha, go for 6.
You still want me to continue the attack on Morden, considering a tank troop from coming down to the south?
Again, no, it's at my command for now.
Right. Platoon reverse into cover. We will hold here until we get ordered to attack.
4.
Hey, 2 Alpha 6, go ahead and move in to Hill 241, just east of AI2 there.
6 to Alpha, Rogers all executing now. Out.
No.
You're responsible for 6 o'clock.
Copy. At 6 o'clock to our advance.
Negative. 3 o'clock for advance. 9 o'clock I meant.
Copy.
So facing off west.
Give me a bearing for north, south, east, west. I'm confused.
Bearing 270.
270, roger.
Engines off.
Up the hill.
4, you're in command. I will go and take a quick piss. 1 minute.
4.
Has he not got a bottle in the turret?
3, before you go engines off, can you move a little farther into the woods? That way your ass end's not out in the open.
Yeah, there's not much cover here. I think we're on the high ground. I'd prefer to be in low ground, but yes. Roger. We'll do.
Copy, thanks.
I'm looking in direct opposite to you. Am I in the wrong direction?
Shift more to your left 45, and then shut down your engine.
One is back. I'm in command.
4. Nothing changed.
Excellent.
3, you're dragging a route, by the way. Probably safer to delete that.
Say that again.
Yeah, you're dragging a route. You have an old waypoint way back south. Which means anytime any AI function takes over, it'll head back there. Like your infantry wandering off. It's always best to delete it. But you got a route pointing way back down to... Yeah, that's it. Well done. Stops weird shit happening later.
No, I always like... Yeah. I tend to keep my routes available in case anything happens. They just reverse back. You know what I mean? Oh, I can hear something.
What was that?
2 Alpha 6.
Sounds like an A gun.
6 to Alpha Cent.
Or
2
a
Alpha
BB2
6
on
report
high.
when you can when you do have eyes on the west side of AOI 4 in that area.
6 to Alpha, roger that. We're pushing up estimated time of arrival in and on Hill 2
Unless
for
that's
1
unless that's
3
a
to 5
coax.
minutes at this time.
No, I think they found
Acknowledge 2 Alpha
up near
Fable expedite.
I4.
There was a map
Rogers all up.
contact north of AOI 4 of tank platoon.
Yeah, exactly. Platoon, but probably coming down there. Someone's flying. Oh. Listen to that for small arms.
Yeah, there's a lot of tracers coming right to the left. It looks like friendly fire outbound.
Yeah, I have on that outbound tracer. Trying to see where it's landing.
Good thing we are behind the Abrams so we don't get hit by the friendly fire.
I can't even see the trace which direction that was going.
It's to our north, northeast.
I can just barely see him through the trees.
Yeah, there's artillery landing in the same area they're shooting into.
Be about your almost your 6, short and sweet.
Yeah, I'm looking now at the turret for my binos, but nothing. Tanks are just staying there.
Ah, where we
There was the
have
tanks
that
that were firing. Guesses they're 50 cals.
No contact report.
So this is pretty cool in the model that you can actually use the camera
Well, I guess
function.
he's not going to find them unless we go
3
forward.
Alpha 6, go ahead and assault down Juliet.
There you go.
3 Alpha copy. Attack. Out. Platoon, call information.
Or
One Charlie, 2 Alpha, pushing forward to your west and east at this time, coming up fast speed, over.
-4, platoon is formed. Column.
Excellent. 6 from Free Alpha, suggest we just go straight on, skip unit marker. Over.
3 Alpha is 6, go ahead.
Platoon line formation.
4.
We will attack over first point 2 and 3 Alpha into 3 Bravo.
One Alpha is 6.
1 Alpha, good.
Once 3 Alphas gain enlargement in Morden, bypass Morden from the west side, and see if you can move up onto area of interest 4 on the south side, and take out those 2 MBTs.
Eyes on dead dismounts and objective.
Roger, you mean east of Morden?
Roger, seeing.
Okay, yep, sounds good, man. Just need 3 Alpha to give me the word. I think they've seized the foothold.
From 3 Alpha, repeat last over.
Hey, just let me know when you... Go ahead.
3 Alpha, just report to 1 when you've gained lodgement into Morden.
3 copy us out.
So 2 destroyed BMPs right side of objective.
Seen.
Six to Alpha, in contact with enemy infantry engaging at this time, out.
2 Alpha 6, copy.
No targets.
I don't expect any targets until we are on the other side of this ridge. Anything on this side, the tanks are already killed.
Yeah, and there was just a text box message as well of the support company release, which suggests we've taken this.
Still have map contact on this muscle.
Yeah, just outside to the northeast.
Contact what out?
Kill.
6 to Alpha, over.
2 Alpha, go for 6.
Request immediate artillery tasking, reference BMS to that enemy FO team, vicinity hill 235, over.
2 Alpha 6, acknowledge loss.
They're down.
Good work, how many?
6, section 6, dead.
Excellent. Platoon, battle position on the ridge line ahead of us. 2 stay where you are. 6 from 3, taken Morden, destroyed 1 time enemy squad, defending it to the north, no casualties, no further contacts and over.
Yeah, I'm 3 Alpha to 6, copy your last. Be advised there's been a change in plan. The reserve Mech Platoon. Actually, disregard my last. Go ahead and commit to attack Axis Hamlet and clear Bearings Farm from east to west. I'll copy. Be aware that there is an MBT within Picken Farm, so take a safe route. Go south of Morden and around the west side of AI2. I'll copy.
3 Alpha copy. Attack over Hamlet. Clear Bearing Farm from east to west. Be aware of enemy BMP at Chicken Farm and over.
Six, 1 Alpha.
1 Alpha, go for 6.
Platoons, new tasking.
Roger, we're starting our move up to
take over Hamlet,
AOI 4
clear
to
Bearing
begin
Farm
moving
from
onto
east to west. That is from
Cat,
BP
over.
Pig to BP Bird. That's the location is to the west of us. There is a BMP at Chicken Farm that has eyes to the south, so we will move south of Juliet Forest and then come up behind 2 Alpha and through 241 and move into Hamlet from the east, then just take to the west. Alpha section will take south side of the Big Brown Road. Bravo section will move north of the Big Brown Road. 4 question?
No questions 4.
Excellent. Our route from here is south in column formation. We will move in column formation all the way to 241 position, or we switch into box or line formation. Rally up behind Morden. Let's rally up in the junction.
A 1 Alpha to 6, be advised. There has been a fire mission called on Hill 235, just north of AOI 4. It's coming in about 10 seconds.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna take our time getting up there.
I'm moving south, column.
Platoon moving in column.
Excellent. Top speed. Staggered column, use the terrain to your liking.
Just company be advised, we've entered phase 3 of the plan now.
1 Alpha, Roger.
6 to Alpha.
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
Six to Alpha. Over.
2 Alpha, go for 6.
I have contract report. Engaged and destroyed 1 time estimated BMP slash PTR vicinity chicken farm break. We still have enemies vicinity chicken farm, including from BMS a HGM team. We'll try to engage break. We still have the enemy FO team vicinity Hill 235. Over.
Hey, 2 Alpha to 6, I acknowledge all. 2 Alpha to 6, be advised. I've ordered a fire mission on Chicken Farm. I find that area to be more important for me right now to destroy. I will be calling a fire mission on Chicken Farm time now.
Two Alpha, Rogers, all out.
2 Alpha from 3 Alpha.
So
2 Alpha.
2 Alpha's not doing bad, is it?
Main tank platoon 2 Alpha. 2 Alpha, 2 Alpha. 2 Alpha, 2 Alpha.
12%.
From 3 Alpha. I will attack through your platoon's position towards BP Pig Hamlet. I will attack along the 241 northern edge, so I will move just behind your 1-2 call sign and over.
2 Alpha, Roger's all out.
Platoon, to keep it simple, we'll be moving column formation until we have bypassed 2 platoon, so we don't do as much confusion with them as possible. Or as little confusion as possible.
Copy your last.
Gibson has found a way. Ah, fuck that.
Muzzle flash there front left.
Yeah,
there's
friendly
lots
tanks.
of engagement going on. Muzzle flashes all over the place.
About fucking time. Line formation.
Four.
Contact tanks north now, 1 Alpha.
Be aware, friendly
Alpha
Aslav
6, copy.
in the forest, left side, south side.
Engage destroyed 2 times enemy tanks east of Chicken Farm. Over.
Bravo, use this ridge
Acknowledge your
line
last.
until we hit the forest so you don't expose yourself.
Muzzle flash is far right. Oh, correction, those are artillery splash.
Artillery.
Three Alpha, this is 2 Alpha Bravo. Be aware that there's anti-tank teams on your right flank out.
Copy that. Bravo team, move north side of the road. No, wait. Stay on this side for now. When the forest expands behind the BP Pig,
6,
move
1 Alpha.
on the north side.
1 Alpha, go for 6.
Four.
Just be
Yeah,
aware
Roger.
we've
Engage
got,
and destroyed
Aslav.
3
Friendly
times
Aslav 12 o'clock.
T-72 Mike 4s. We are still slant 4, sustained no casualties. Over.
Acknowledge your last. Two Alpha 6, move ahead and occupy battle position, Pig.
6 to Alpha, Roger that, moving now. Out.
At 4, this is 3. I don't really want to go on the road, so I'm coming to your.
1 Alpha 6.
Yeah, follow in behind 4 for now.
Yeah, 4, no
1 Alpha,
problem.
go ahead.
When you do see
1
the
Alpha
woods
6, change the task
expand out a
move
little
to,
bit,
move
let
to
me
battle
know.
position dog now.
Okay, Roger.
Move to battle position dog. Roger.
1 Alpha 6 further. You're in charge now of EA, Dubai, and Cairo.
Got it.
1 Alpha, this is Delta, just to report at the moment, EA Dubai clear.
2 Alpha 6.
12%.
2 Alpha 6. You are now in charge of EA Egypt, as well as battle position chicken in that area. How copy?
2 Alpha cops all and will
1, this is
contain
4.
that
My
area.
section's gonna move
Out.
right of the road.
1 copy. I'm spreading to yours. I'm expanding line. I can't talk today. I'm adjusting my position.
4-3, you want me to be to your right or behind you?
Go ahead to the right. Just watch that right flank. If it starts getting thin, fall in behind.
I mean, recon Victor at BP Bird, Bravo section.
Copy. That's in front of our advance.
It is.
3 copy.
Check
Right.
chat.
Do we have any friendly dismounts in the area?
Negative.
I said
Yeah.
check map
Engaging dismounts.
because the CV90s
Yeah,
are
dismounts
handling
on map.
Briarding.
Three, no target. Wait, yes, target.
They're firing RPGs at somebody.
Got a dismount still alive. Directly to your 12. The 6.
One monster pressing.
Oh, really soon.
We're just moving up.
Really staying put, covering. There's still some alive down there. Bring him.
I have his wait one. That's one down.
Yep, I just took somebody out.
Roger, confirmed KIA. One still alive, I think. Can't see any movement.
Four, if you're any insecure, dismount. I don't want to risk a CV90.
4 has no live contacts this time. I think I just took the last one out.
Bro, you still have
Mission
nav
reload.
contact.
4-3, permission to reload.
3, go ahead, reload. I have commander damage. I must have been hit by something.
1-2, take more ground up the road. See if we can support.
Copy.
Wait, contact.
Contact where?
To my right, I believe. My AI gun is telling me. Wait. Roger, no, friendlies. No, BMP, no, wait. Aslaf. Confirm recce to right.
Wreck to the right. 4, take you up to the farm alone. Me and 1-2 will support while 3 loads.
4, copy, moving. Battle
So 4-3
report.
reloading in current position.
Battle report is commander is wounded on 4.
Roger.
3, finish, reload, rejoin.
Excellent. I can observe 4 dead dismount. One, two. Line formation west. Platoon continue attack west.
Wait 2 minutes for me to join. Over.
Roger, waiting. 1, 2, reform. I'm
Right.
at your 5 o'clock. (663) Alpha, halfway through Hamlet area, destroyed 4 dismounts at Bering Farm. 1 TC injured, continue to attack west and over.
3 Alpha, 6 copy.
6, 1 Alpha.
1 Alpha.
1,
6.
3, ready.
Now we're set BP dog.
Roger, platoon march.
1 Alpha, 6 launched.
Was 4 move past the buildings of the farm, no contacts this time.
Excellent.
One Charlie, 2 Alpha, Roger. We
Who's
have
that
eyes
behind
on
4?
you and won't get
3,
out.
3, are you reloaded?
I am. Ready.
Copy, I'm gonna fall back. I need to reload coax and 1 round.
Roger, I'll come to your left and take up position.
Yeah, 2 reports I have commander damage as well. I don't know where we came from.
A 3 maybe?
Yeah, probably.
6 to Alpha, over.
2 Alpha, go for 6.
2 Alpha have engaged. Correction. Contract report. 2 Alpha have engaged.
I've seen a couple
destroyed,
RPGs
enemy
go
infantry
off, but that might have
vicinity,
been
chicken
some cat
farm.
rounds going off.
We
I think
read
you're
no
hit
more
by an
enemy
RPG
targets in
cruise.
that area, which is not to say that there isn't any. 0 own casualties. Status green. Over.
2 Alpha, 6 copy.
1, 2, hold. Let's wait for Bravo to catch up.
Alright, 3, this is 4, ready to go. Left face, let's clear.
6 to Alpha.
Okay, keep pushing
3, copy.
west.
2 Alpha.
6, question. I just want to verify that you have spotted that we have enemy infantry indicated on BMS vicinity Hill 270 in battle position Tiger. Over.
2 Alpha, 6 A firm. We have 2 squads moving in to clear that area.
12 Roger. Out.
Bravo section, feel free to wait. Feel free to switch to the south side of the road when the forest ends. I don't want you out in the open.
Three, let's move across the road.
3.
1 moving.
Off section, I believe we are abreast of you. Are we continuing to clear to the edge of the forest?
Yeah. Let's see.
Copy.
3 Alpha, 6.
3 Alpha, send.
2 Alpha 6, don't forget to deploy spike team in bearing farm in north.
3 copies, 1 team over. One team only over.
Yeah, just 1 team, and after you've done with that, quickly expedite your movement and set up an ambush around the 3 Alpha marker. I'll copy.
Three Alpha marker at 261 over.
Affirm.
Roger that out. 4, drop your spike team at the bearing farm facing north.
Copy. You want me to take the vehicle back, or do you want him to walk?
Take the vehicle back.
I've called
3
artillery
continue
on
to sweep.
226
I'll be back.
Yep.
3.
Take 3 with you. 1, 2, and me will poke up our. We'll poke our head up along the forest edge. I think this area clear.
Copy. Okay, 3, I guess you with me.
3.
Platoon, prepare to move in column formation up to hill 261 3 Alpha. Prepare to set up ambush. Six from 3 Alpha.
Cover 6.
From 3 Alpha. Do you want me to defend to the north or set up ambush coming in from the north over?
I'd like you to set up an ambush in the 3 Alpha position.
Three Alpha copy. Out. One, 2, battle position on the ridge line. I will face northwest, you will face northwest.
Roger.
One sector is clear.
Six to Alpha over.
2 Alpha cover 6.
2 no contact.
Baron Farm seems to
Excellent.
be secured.
Column formation on me on the road to the right.
Question, do you want us to push forward direction Chicken Farm and seize battle position Chicken and battle position Cat at this time? Over.
2 Alpha 6 negative at this time. Wait till 3 Alpha passes you.
12 roger up.
Mike is always wants to go on his own.
Say again?
Nike always wants to go on his own. He's always pushing. No mutual support.
1, 2,
Nike.
column, follow me. Well, he got the push mentality at least.
Yeah, but you get killed very quickly, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Or mount up your other troops, prepare to move in column.
4.
Yeah, pretty much.
Four, I will push past the junction 200 meters. Link up when you're ready.
Copy. 4 ready to move. 4 is moving. 3, you ready?
3 ready.
Excellent, I'm slowing down a bit.
Platoon is formed, ready to move.
Excellent. Best speed. I just love when that just happens like nothing.
Also, spike team is set and ready for operation.
Excellent.
I didn't check to see how much
6
ammo you
alpha
had, though.
from 3 alpha. Spike team set at the farm out.
Beautiful.
Your drive right foot all over the place.
Say again?
It's 4. His driver was all over the place.
Yeah, I gotta love the AI.
There's no cup holder for the beer.
I thought it was doing a brew on the hull.
2 Alpha to 6. Once 3 Alpha has crossed you, go ahead and move in and occupy battle position chicken. You chicken.
6 Alpha, Rogers, all out.
Poncho Spectre. The target of today is right now to defend the phase line lead or delay in that area. Platoon's task is to set up ambush position at the 3 Alpha 261 area. So that's a hill that we will see when we get there. I haven't scouted that area yet. Leaving the road. So we will have to see when we get there. Right now 1 Alpha tank platoon and the CO is in the location. So I deem it safe to do some recce on the spot. However, I'm not sure what task I'm really fulfilling in
3
that
Alpha to
position.
6. I'll need you to deploy your 2nd spike team in the woods in battle position chicken on the north side.
From 3 Alpha, I suggest I move entire 3 Alpha to BP chicken. Unless you have some intent with me being at 3 Alpha 261 over.
A-firm, I'd like you to cover between the platoons, the wooded areas for any mech platoons that can sneak through us. I want you to hold that position there. I don't want them to sneak us through the tanks. BP chicken will be occupied by 2 Alpha.
From 3 Alpha, just to be clear, so you want me to deploy my last anti-tank team at the BP chicken where the tank platoon would be, and I will have no spike system at the 3 Alpha 261 area over?
Yes. You'll be covered. You'll mutually covered by 1 Alpha.
Why are we just like deploying?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Makes no sense.
I'll be back in a second.
Poncho, no, it's against the AI. We normally have a human on the upper side, but this
One
is
is 4,
totally
platoon is on the
scripted.
hardball.
Excellent. We will stay short of the chicken farm, and 2, you will move up and dismount your team and set up at the beef chicken.
2 copy.
There has been contacts here, but I have no visual of live people, so
Just as it's
Jim is safe.
secured, so it'll be unlikely to be there.
Well, we don't know his definition of secured. There can always be 1 or 2 stragglers left.
That's true. That's what Trigger says. That's true.
I normally have it so there's more blue than red. It's considered safe. Platoon halt. 2, move out. Or 1, 2, move out. So Poncho, if we want PvP, we have Thanks God it's Fridays in the US time zone. In the European time zone it's 4 o'clock in the night, so I don't play it. But
3
there
rounds
it's
is what the team
PvP
has.
only. Roger that. That's a tank platoon.
There's a tank platoon. They're coming down the road. Actually, it's one tank.
You got visual?
There's tanks
Yeah,
to our
Roger,
left
it's 1-2
also.
Ah, 2 Alpha, okay.
And 2 to our left.
He's literally just coming past our position now. There's a second vehicle about a K away, just past the trees, moving east.
This is 2. What is the intended arc of fire for the spikes?
Northwest along Sierra 44 road towards EA Egypt.
Sierra 44
There's
EA
dead
Egypt,
troops
we'll
in
cover
this
it.
building, and they're wearing Soviet kit. They're actually wearing Soviet kit, not Russian kit. That's funny.
Do we even have Russian kits in Steelbeasts?
Yeah, you get a mod of Russian kit.
You say they're in the building? Are they alive?
No, he's dead. It's in the building next to me.
6 to Alpha.
Next to you.
2 Alpha, go for 6.
6 to Alpha is in current position to the
Second
north
tank
and
coming in along the road now,
northwest
just passing our position.
T-minus 30 seconds out.
Nice.
Not really mutual support for them, is it? Well, 3, I'm going to now manoeuvre position to cover my right and front, if that is okay, over.
4 is good.
So here's what I'm thinking. Alpha section will take lane 1, red lane 1, and Bravo section you will ambush along lane 2.
Copy.
Roger, wait one. Where are the lanes at?
Lanes are to our east.
Yeah, at the hill
Lane 2 is
261.
west of BP Dog.
So, hold on, I'm looking at the map. Give me orientation. I'm from my current position.
About 2.5 clicks east of our position, red. Lima 2.
Roger. So
2 report when ready.
2 setting up, checking the scan area now.
Roger.
And without looking at the terrain, I'm going to say to either get on Hill 261 or east of Lima 2. Actually, if we stay on Hill 261, we can still tie in with the rest of the platoon that's doing lane 1.
Roger, that would be my preference. Just tying in 261, we should better cover things from here.
Yeah, probably direct east of the 1 and 261, and that way our line of fire will be east.
Okay, 2 spike team deployed. Reasonable visibility about Sierra 44. No vis on EA Egypt though.
Roger. 6-6 from 3 Alpha. Spike team deployed at BP Chicken. Observes along Sierra 44. Do not have visual into engagement area Egypt and over.
Three Alphas. Let's go.
I thought you guys were coming to BP Dog with us, Katie.
Yeah, they're just deploying a
coming.
spike team and checking.
Platoon column formation along the road. And I have damage to my commander. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Kids, don't look at the map.
Yeah, me too. We could do it with a medic, possibly. I think there's 3 of us got crew damage.
Yeah, 3 out of the 4.
That definitely merits a medic.
6-6 from 3 Alpha. Do we have a medic unit over?
A-frame, it's an AOI 4.
Roger, I have 3 call signs with commander damage over.
Okay, I'll move it to behind Hill 261.
Roger out. I was looking at the map. Moving out from the map, I have commander damage. What the hell?
Platoon's formed on a hardball.
Ooh. Turning right. Six from 3 Alpha. Expected enemy time for arrival, so we know how much time we have for recce over.
They're late.
They're not
so 0 minutes over.
A-frame, 0 minutes.
They ain't coming.
Sound like it. Bravo section, you're free to split off and move into your area.
4.
Armors.
I'm moving over to 261. See from there.
Roger.
Dismount your fire team here as the security.
Copy.
Who's telling us we're going to get steamrolled here?
So right now we're doing a recce for an ambush. So I'm trying to find some good holdable defensive position where we can do an ambush and get the fuck out of here. Six from 3 Alpha. Question: after ambush is complete, where do you want us to withdraw to? Over.
A 6-6, this is 3 Alpha. After the ambush is complete, just retreat back into Morden on the south side.
Roger. And the initiation on the retreat is how many destroyed units, how long time, over?
I'll be calling you back. It's I've actually not decided the criteria. I'm thinking about it now.
Roger, because on order is harder than good ambush criteria, and over.
Will do.
One, this is 2. You want me to stay in this location?
Yeah, hold for now, your security.
Hey, company be advised, seems like there's enemy indirect that was firing a couple of minutes, or just a couple of 30 seconds ago. So, I'm probably prepping for the defense now.
Three, this is 4.
Houston.
3, this is 4. Your position will be
6 to
about where I'm at right now,
ND,
or
my
in
end,
east.
disregard the tank fire.
Point east, Roger.
2 Alpha out.
Dismount, provide your own security. I'm going to
Getting us
move
excited, I don't know
farther
reason that.
north
Damn it.
and be your left flank.
6 to Alpha, I shall choose not to answer your question on the grounds that the answer might tend to incriminate me or my subordinate. Over. And out.
614 has
Okay,
volunteered to
dismounting.
conduct the investigation on this.
6-6
yeah,
from
1-4.
3, pull your CSS assets to the south side of Lima 1 marker, over.
4-3. I have a thermal,
Knowledge.
very faint, to my northeast, over. Very faint.
Copy, can you make out what it is?
No.
Okay, you have 2 friendly tanks to your northeast.
Plus 1 recce, far out.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, and the recce much further away, that'll be it.
So 4-3, my intent is to pull back my CV90 and put my dismounts forward.
Copy. I'm hearing what could be a BMP or a 113.
We have friendly assets arriving south of Lima 1 marker.
Copy.
Alpha section's battle position will be south of 2616 marker, where I am now. So 1-2, mod up and get over here.
1-2, Roger.
I will unload my troops and set them up in defensive position. We will conduct our ambush mounted, but I will move back and heal up at the medic, so I will leave my dismounts at security for now. I think we can heal 2 crew members at the same time, so you can drive up to the medic as well, 1-2.
1-2 code.
Three, did you say you were set in position?
3 set.
Copy. 1, this is 4. Bravo section set for ambush.
Excellent. How many casualties do you have, or how many injured TCs do you have?
1
3
injured TC.
Excellent. As soon as 2 and 1 is ready, you will move up.
So, boys, when I was doing my, calculate mass of the sun matrix, I thought that Objective Miller was too far forward for us to get caught with our pants down in the beginning. So I was hoping that, by the time of 1 hour elapsed, phase line lead would be seeing them attacking. Chris says that they should be attacking anyways. So we're going to give it another 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're going to, I might actually move it forward and take Miller itself.
Yeah, I think we should just attack now, man. Why wait the 10-15 minutes? They haven't shown up by now.
Yeah, I concur. We're at 1:30, so if they were gonna come, they would have come.
1 Alpha volunteers to go take Miller's farm, or whatever the hell it is.
Whatever the hell it is.
2 Alpha would remind that we are closest to the objective, and my guns are ready to go.
Go on, Katie.
Yeah,
Tell
but
us
2
3
Alpha,
Alpha
you're in
will take it.
dangerous.
Tell them 3
So
Alpha will take it.
you have a time penalty. Gib, move up to LPOP1. Good luck.
Are we going full retard?
Yeah, fire discipline.
Six from 3. Did you just make a new battle plan over?
No, I'm in the middle of writing an op word. I'll be back in 40 minutes. No, not yet.
Roger. 3 Alpha situation right now is ambush prepared with dismounts. Initial contact we do with vehicles, but vehicles is right now down and healing up commanders, about 50 minutes on 2, and then we need a third one to be healed. But we are fire prepare, ready to fire, with dismounts and 1 CV90 and over.
Acknowledge your last. Hey, 3 Alpha, just go ahead and dismantle your spike team and take it with you, because we'll be needing it forward for our next push. I'll copy.
3 Alpha copy. Ah, the fuck.
So he wants us to go 6 clicks to pick up our spike teams?
Negative. He wants you to go and pick up 1 spike team. He didn't say the one in Chinese, that's my understanding. The problem is that the trigger hasn't come because we haven't come so far forward. So what he's going to do is he's going to move forward and take Muller Farm. So obviously our spike team, we're not going to be in defence anymore. We're going to be in attack.
So the spike team at BP Chicken is the closest.
Yep, but you're also healing up your TC.
True, but someone else could pick him up, and by the time I'm healed, just drop him off here.
Yeah, I've gone off room, have we?
Well, if you left your dismounts here, 3, you could go pick him up. And then come back, drop him off, pick up your dismounts again.
I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
I'll do it now.
Proper teamwork, guys.
Oh, okay, you said teamwork, not command staff work, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to BP Chicken to pick up the team, right?
Yeah. You know how to pick up a specific unit, yeah?
Yeah, I just go on the 3D bit and press load.
Yeah, you need to make sure you're loading the right one, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if D-Boy would have to temporarily give him to you for that or not.
No. You don't need
No,
to.
I don't have to. As long as he doesn't then suddenly press load troops or unload troops, then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
So I just have to say load and then go down to the menu and pick one.
Pick
6
that.
to Alpha,
Yeah.
unsure what Alpha 6 is, over.
I didn't say Alpha 6. You listen from your old man. You listen from me. 2 Alpha, move up to Hill 226 and get on the north side and just tell me what your if you can get any eyes on Millers from that area.
6 to Alpha suggest I push a section up to the west of Sierra 44 and a section to the right, so the right one vicinity 226, over.
Yeah, go ahead. As long as your platoon can mutually support each other.
Yeah, 12 Rogers all out.
One, this is 4. Did you want me to go ahead and get my commander repaired?
Negative. Both me and then 1-2 are there, and they can only do 2 at a time.
Copy.
I got 12 minutes showing.
Yeah. Okay.
Got 10.
I'll probably be without because sounds like they're getting ready to move out.
Yep. So a slow moment finally. Or finally. It's been very slow day. So my task is to ambush in this area. So I identify 2 suspected lanes because I don't think the enemy will go over the hill. So I have half my platoon covering to the east.
6.
3 Alpha send.
What's the ETA when you're done healing up?
From 3 Alpha, 10 minutes for 2 commanders and then another 15 minutes for the last commander. But besides that, we are 100% combat effective over.
Acknowledge your last.
It's going to take me 10 minutes to pick up this guy and bring him back.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll tie in nicely with our commander repair times.
Just Wiggly if I have to live with no TSC.
AL 1 Alpha to 6.
No problem. One eye poked out.
This is 1 Alpha. Go ahead.
1 Alpha to 6. Go ahead and move up on west side of Hill 272. Just creep up around that area.
What's our task?
Your currently task is to get eyes on Millers, and also get eyes on enemy attack axis 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 Alpha 1 Delta, present reporting, looking northeast toward axis 1. No contact at this time.
Three Alpha, I'm going to march those infantry south. You just stop south of those woods at BP Chicken. You don't have to go all the way.
Sure.
A2 Alpha, does your section C attack axis 4?
Two Alpha, that is correct. My call sign 22 Alpha will take over my position at Hill 226. His primary threat direction is north-northeast, and will cover at least some of threat axis 4 break. Given how the terrain is, we can only see with certainty enemies pushing along axis 4 once they pass Hill 272. How copy? Over.
Acknowledge, y'all.
So what we're looking at now
A1
is the...
Alpha, shift yourself on the east side and make yourself east of 280. I need you to observe just northeast of
the
1 Delta
forgotten
there.
side of mechanized warfare, the logistics and repair.
This is 1 Alpha.
So over
Roger.
here we
I
have
thought you wanted us to
recovery
move up to
vehicle, a Bieber,
272.
Yeah, negative. Then we'll be just overlapping and looking the same.
that can recover.
Okay, got it. So
damaged tanks.
moving up to 280,
We have
establishing
ammo truck
battle position vicinity.
that can give us ammo. We have the ambulance that heals up our crew members. A little bit cheaty, but it's a good solution. And another ammo truck to give us more ammo.
Three Alpha, this is 6.
Okay, so you pick those spike team up now.
Yeah, I'm trying to load
When
them now.
able,
It's not working.
you will mount up and do a mounted assault into Objective Millers from south to north, and just occupy Objective. It's pretty small. You're just going to need
Now
a
it is.
squad, I think. And find an area, wooded area, where you can place your platoon and
One section loaded now, second section loaded.
towards enemy attack axis 4, and place your spike there.
Oh, they look very smart.
From
let me
repeat it.
Let me just repeat it. So I need you to do a mounted assault onto Millers. It's pretty small, so you don't need your whole platoon. And I need your platoon to be in a position where it can support in a wooded area, and also get your spike team to watch attack axis 4.
3 Alpha copies attacking in 2-3 minutes out.
Acknowledged.
4.
This is 3, moving back now to 261.
Negative, stand still. 4, move to BP Chicken, link up with 3. Attack Miller with Bravo section.
I don't have my troops. Over.
Alright, fuck. Okay, come back and pick them up.
Yeah, head back to the LRP, drop off the spike, and then you can pick up your dismounts.
1-2, call. You have nothing dismounted?
2 still has his LNG team on board. His spike team is en route back from BP Chicken now with short and sweet.
Roger. I'm mounting up my crew at dismount right now. So as soon as short and sweet get back, we will reload our dismounts, and then we will just attack. So
company be advised,
or
if we
you
do get
can
caught
mount
with
up
their
to
pants
save
down
time.
attacking Millers,
Got before
the orders
now.
will be as follows. Whichever platoon that is not engaged, you will leave a section to help the other platoon. 3 Alpha, you need to pack it up as fast as you can and book it back to the phase line lead, and the tanks will wait until you can
cover the valley
until you move south.
north 226 and west 272.
That was useful.
I said I'm moving to cover the valley north of hill 226 and west of 272 to the east of Millers.
Right. I'll repeat what I was saying. If we do get caught with our pants down attacking Millers, whichever platoon that is not experiencing the main attack axis, you'll alleviate one section of your platoon to help that main attack axis. 3 Alpha will pull back towards phase line lead, and once we see that 3 Alpha's pulled back just fine, whichever platoon is least engaged first will pull back to phase line lead, then the heavily engaged platoon will pull back last out of the area. You guys copy that?
2 Alpha Roger's all. Oh,
1 Alpha Roger.
3 Alpha copy all. 1 is mounted.
4 is mounted, moving minus spike team.
Roger.
3 is 3 mics into the LRP, where I'll dismount the spike team.
Excellent.
2 ready to set spike
All
team.
call signs,
this is 2.
330 on commander.
Roger. I have 130. Is that 330?
Roger, 330.
6 from 3 Alpha will start attack in 3 minutes. They'll have the spike to get sorted out.
3 Alpha 6 acknowledged.
Three just mounting spike team now at LRP.
Disregard.
Oh, it's fucking loading the spike team again. Bollocks. Now the spike team will get out.
Two Alpha 6. Do you have any eyes on Miller?
Six to Alpha, wait out.
Hey, short and sweet, the easiest way to do that is go to the team that you want to load, go
I
into
can only
F8,
really see the rooftops
and then
from
in the
where I
lower
am.
right,
Probably
click
shift
on
a
them
bit.
and load
Let me see if
troops,
I can
and
get eyes
that
on.
team specifically will load.
Yeah,
Add
One's
that to
ready.
each team you want to load.
yeah.
It's
You
asking
did
me to.
You did a load all troops. It's okay. I've got them now.
Okay, so
Don't
How do I
use
load
load
mine?
all troops. Load them all individually. It's much safer.
so load
It's okay.
B3 3 alpha.
I don't know. You're fine now. Everything's fine.
So what do I do?
Oh, you want to load your B33 Alpha? Then yeah, just get them close to you. Go to the 3D view and then load that particular unit.
Either that or go to the infantry unit in a 3D view that you want to load. You know, be in that unit,
This is going
and
slow.
then you can click and load troops, and it will load that particular team.
Yeah, and that's even easier because you don't have to work out the calls. Commander, 1 minute for 2.
Right. Watching.
So it's asking me to attach 1-3 alpha to me now. Is that right? I've got B3 3 alphas coming in. But my
Okay.
A3 3 alpha.
Yep. So just jump to them and tell them to load.
So I'm in there and I go. How do I have to go? Give to. No,
1 Alpha,
merge.
this is 1 Delta. Be aware, I'm now moving west to do an on-foot reconnaissance.
Yeah, go to the
of
icons in the
L244,
lower
now
right. There
vacated
should be a
my
load
position.
troops.
Over.
No.
Roger.
Okay, I've got A3 3 alpha coming in now. That's right. So I'm 1 mic.
2 is completed, Commander.
Excellent. You can start forming up. I am on the west side. You're 6 o'clock.
Okay, 4, 3 complete.
Excellent. Platoon column formation.
6 to Alpha, over.
3-4. I am next to the woods and not moving right now.
Go over 2 Alpha.
3 C.
Go for 6. Sorry. Apologies.
6,
One
we
moving.
have eyes on Millers at
4
this
3
time.
behind you.
Break. We have
Copy.
one-time
Platoon is
enemy
moving.
truck, I believe it is. Reference BMS. Water gauge if possible at this time.
Platoon will move in column
Yeah, 2
formation
Alpha is 6. I copy all.
BP
Move
chicken.
on him.
Attack
Tactical
along
turn.
in 044. Move into a combat box and finally line formation before attacking into Miller.
4.
Moving best speed.
1 Charlie, you have permission to be nude. Go ahead and move north and be naked. So the first thing they see is your naked body. They'll just retreat.
6-6 from 3 initiating attack on Miller and over.
3-6 acknowledged.
You smell that burning flesh as I pass now.
Yeah, it does kind of read.
Psyops underway. Loudspeaker teams! Play the music! seems to be a distinct lack of enemy on this.
Yep. So far we destroyed 1.5 squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the tanks got the most of it, what there was of it.
Well, it's never a bad thing. You can still, you know, I don't think trigger works. Although I think you have to go further up north to get the counter-attack.
Well, I don't mind the
You
lower
killed the
number of
poor
enemies.
guy with a 50
I'm
cal?
still having a good time with you guys.
Six disregard my contract report. Out.
Yeah, and that 1.5 squad cost us 3 injured TCs.
But I think you guys got hit by RPGs and fire.
Well, I was standing still next to a building in the map view when it happened, so I have no
think
reason
there was
why.
guys in those buildings.
Yeah, I think KT was a heat casualty.
Yeah, heat stroke.
Commander would like to report that 2 Alpha has hit something that is not friendly.
Tell them to hit that objective.
2 Alpha would like, for the record, to state that we haven't hit anything that's blue, but it's entirely possible that we will do that in the near future if the CO continues about our blue. Over.
Keep our board.
No APOC, I haven't hit a tree, I've just got a dismountable commander.
He hit a tree, but
Vehicle is fine.
Are we expecting any attack? Any enemy?
Well, there was supposed to be a counterattack for a long while ago, but that hasn't materialized.
Yeah, we've had recon up through this area without any big contacts.
Tanks. Attack.
I'm still carrying a spike team, by the way.
Yeah, you will be our hero.
2 Alpha.
Six end.
2 Alpha have a negligent discharge?
Was there another ND question mark?
I believe that one of my call signs proactively made a clearance of a suspect house.
Platoon line
They're
information,
engaging.
facing north.
They're
Shots
engaging something.
at this time. Out.
Acknowledged.
I heard another one just now. So.
Yep, line information.
Copy line.
You have to slow down and wait for me because I've got this lake in the way.
I'm on slow speed.
Watch out, there's a second one up here too.
Yeah, Roger, they're with you now.
It's some nice terrain. Observation halt on the ridge line.
Gunner, ET truck, fire.
Contact troops. Contact troops. 1 ATM destroyed.
Fire.
Enemy truck destroyed.
Ceasefire.
Platoon attack.
3 Alpha 6, you've shot all your 14 rounds into the armored truck. Good work.
Hey, we're catching
Nike, this is
small
6.
arms fire from the right, friendly tanks.
2
So again,
Alpha,
can't see.
ceasefire, friendly units in Miller, out.
2 Alpha, roger. Takes 2 Alpha set.
2 Alpha is 6. When 3 Alpha is content, I'd like to index.
Yep, roger, by your order. Out.
3 Alpha is content.
Yeah, don't know what's happened with the 4 playing through so far. There's always been a big counter-attack.
Early or late in scenario.
We're good. Exactly. Air hit the counter attack way back in depth, battled by the division. Oh, I've got thermals in that wood.
The one directly
Be
across
aware
from
we
us.
have Aslav.
Yeah. There's an Aslav there, right? Because there's a tank or armed vehicle in
Yeah,
that wood.
northeast. There is.
Yeah, seen. Got him. Is that Gibson? Shall I fire
No,
across his
Chris.
bow? Chris, is it? Shall I fire across his bow? No. Ben.
Six from 3 Alpha. 3 Alpha currently in good position to defend towards engagement area 4 or AOA 4. Mounted on a vehicle. And over.
Copy. I believe we're going to index, and 1 Delta is on attack axis 4.
Still some nice slopes here to practice BPs. At least for 1-1 and 1-2.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, we're the forward element.
We are.
Getting killed and flanked.
I don't think there's going to be any counter-attack. Trigger hasn't worked, has it?
Platoon's 12 o'clock is the forest edge about 1.5 click out. If you look at map, it's Sierra 65 north 300 meters. There's a appendix moving out from it.
That's northeast of the penis that's drawn on the map.
Roger, I deleted the penis.
That's Delta. That's 1 Delta, isn't it?
He's in the other forest. So Sierra 65 marker, the 5 north 300 meters. There's a appendix or whatever you call it of a forest. Distance 1,690 meters. That is the 12 platoons. The platoon's 12 o'clock.
Copy. Appendage your finger coming down, hanging south off of the forest edge.
That's called appendix. Appendix.
The appendage.
Is someone
We've
shooting?
got things coming in. I can't see anything.
Yeah, I think it's off of whatever vehicle's on our right flank.
6 to Alpha, Interrogative.
It's
Index.
friendly.
Over.
How's 3
What-
Alpha
What
under
Vic
fire?
is that to our right flank?
2 Alpha. 2 Alpha
That's
from
probably
3 Alpha. Did you just fire a machine gun at 3 Alpha over?
3 Alpha, 2 Alpha. Yeah, you have to take that up with Hedgehog. I don't know. I think that was some. Well, I don't know. He'll explain himself once we get to briefing, which is round about now. 6 Alpha to verify. Index. Over.
Yes, I said it 6 times there before that.
Well, thank God it was Hedgehog. It could have been somebody with some gunnery skills.
Wasn't it Hoggy Doggy?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank God that was Hedgehog. It could have been somebody with some gunnery skills. I thought I killed the truck at the very end.
Who got it?
I think I got it. I hit it with MG just
Oh, did
as
you?
were firing.
Okay.
There was fuck all. There was not a lot of enemy.
Nope.
Nothing.
We just didn't find all the enemy. There's an OP team out there.
Yeah, there's no P team, but it was a tank platoon that was the platoon.
Yeah.
That whole Romeo Ridge had one recon vehicle in it.
One recon vehicle.
Didn't say like a recon company on that ridge. Did I mishear it?
Yeah, no, you did.
And the vehicle was destroyed long before we even got there.
Well, as we didn't get into any real contact, there isn't many lessons to learn from today. But I think we've been working good in the platoon. Everybody has been very good at following orders and staying information and do what they're being told to do. So as a platoon leader, I am happy. And the less ammo we shoot, the less we have to do the maintenance.
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah, now watching the AR, we were moving good formation the whole time. It's a complex plan, but we were always at the right place when we needed to be.
That's the part I'm most impressed about, because after Baseline Romeo, I was lost in the plan we were supposed to do. So I'm happy he repeated stuff.
Yeah, because it was so complex, you need to mark the map a bit better, I think.
Ah,
Yeah,
Deep
anyway.
Boy took my kill.
Who got
I
it?
got that.
The Matrix actually worked quite well if you refer back to it.
It did, yeah, the Matrix worked.
Yeah, plan made no sense to me till I reread that and thought, alright, yeah, I see now.
Yeah, Matrix is a very good thing when you do planning. I use it for like an airsoft event, and it was really good. I do this sometimes when I'm company CEO.
So a plan really should just involve a sync matrix and just an overlay with notes, and that's it. You can give that to anybody, they can do it. Right, gentlemen, I really enjoyed it again, but I'm going to disappear because I've got a 3 o'clock start tomorrow morning.
Ooh.
So
yeah, go to bed.
Fighting Norway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for playing, man.
Yeah, no, enjoyed it. No, playing. Very, very, very happy to play with you guys again. Take care. Bye.
Cheers.
That's it.
Have fun. Okay, I will. Whatever. I will stop streaming. Thank you for today, and I hope you follow, subscribe, and see you tomorrow when it's time for Swedish Army
Looks like
Free.
scripting error.
If not, it's Sunday time again for some Steelbeasts.
Well, I'm wondering if the big enemy wasn't supposed to be